friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, then welcome. I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I am trying very hard with this new schedule of doing videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but naturally on the first week of that I missed Friday's upload. So you might get an extra video this week. I make no promises, but you just might. Alright, I gotta share with you guys, your girl got a sponsorship. I am very, very excited about this, and I have to say a big thank you to KONADE for sponsoring today's video. That sounds so crazy to say, but here we are. I have a sponsorship. Sponsorship or not though, rest assured I will be giving you my honest opinion on this product, and we're going to talk about it in just a moment because I want to give a little bit of background information. If you have been following my channel for any amount of time, then you know. However, if you are new, you may not, but I have been on a journey for the past year. In August of 2019, I underwent gastric bypass surgery, and I have since lost over 115 pounds. Here is the most recent comparison picture. I'm not going to talk too much about that because I plan to do a dedicated video to that in a little bit. So KONADE reached out to me and they asked if I would like to try their products. I looked into the website, looked at what the product was, its ingredient deck, all of that, and I quickly said yes. So they sent me over a package of 10 of their KONADE peach drinks. So inside here were 10 of these. Not rocket science, but here we are. So they market this as being a drinkable snack, and I have written down quite a bit of information because I cannot lock it all up here and I don't want to miss anything. So first of all, they do offer these in peach flavored. They don't have any other flavors at this time, but they do plan to release more in future, but I'm okay with that because I love all things peach. My husband, not so much. Me, absolutely. Bring on the peach. In here, you will not find any soy, any gluten, any fat, any sugar, any dairy, or any cholesterol. I knew I was forgetting one. So this is right up my alley because I find particularly after the surgery, I just can't do sugar. I could do it in very small amounts, but I really like sugary drinks, all of that. It just upsets my stomach very quickly and very viciously, and nobody wants that. So no sugar, right up my alley. It does have sweetness in it in the form of, I don't know how to say it, erythritol. Erythritol. One of those. It's a naturally occurring sweetener. Now, in the past, I have done the protein bar thing. When I was pregnant with my son, I was dealing with diabetes, so I really had to curb all of my carbs. So I do have experience with artificial sweeteners such as xylitol. Xylitol and I do not get along. It upsets my stomach to no end. It leaves a terrible aftertaste. It's just a product that if I see it listed, I just won't touch the product because it just does not agree with me at all. I don't have any problems with erythritol. So what else are you gonna find in here? You're only gonna find 10 calories. This whole pack only has 10 calories in it. I'm going to stick the ingredient listing up here, but I'll read it just for the sake. So again, 0 fat, 0 cholesterol. There's only 70 milligrams of sodium, which is equivalent of like 3% of your daily recommended intake. 14 grams of total carbohydrates, which is about 5 grams or 5% of your daily intake. 0 dietary fiber, 0 sugars. Sugar alcohols are 12 grams. That again is going to be the form of erythritol. 0 protein. There is 2% of your daily calcium and 1% of your daily potassium in here. In terms of ingredient listing, the first two are water and erythritol. The second one is konjac powder. Now I am somewhat familiar with konjac because when I was going through diabetes when I was pregnant with my son, I did find konjac pasta. So it did have a different consistency, but in a pinch, it really wasn't all that bad. The konjac powder gives this product a jelly-like consistency, and they do recommend that you drink it cold rather than at room temperature just to maximize the flavor and the consistency. Konjac is a plant that is grown in Japan, in China, and in Korea, and it is a low-calorie source of fiber. So there is an element to it called glucomannan. We're just gonna put all the words on the screen because I can't pronounce like half of them. Okay, and that is the low-calorie fiber source that you're getting. It helps you to feel more full, which is why this is a good snack option, and it can help to lower your bad cholesterol or your LDL levels. It can also slow the absorption of glucose so that it's not interfering with your blood sugar or your insulin levels. And finally, it can also help to increase the number of probiotic bacteria in your digestive tract. So on their website, there is a warning saying like, don't overindulge in this product or else basically you're going to give yourself the trots. Best to avoid the trots. Trust me, I know. Life after gastric bypass surgery is just one adventure waiting to happen after another. So take it easy with this, see how your stomach does. Maybe one a day might be the best way to approach it. All right, so also in here, there's also phytocollagen, and that helps to improve the hydration levels of your skin and also the elasticity of your skin. The packaging itself is biodegradable, which is fantastic, especially considering it is an individually packed item, and the package of 10 retails for $30 US. The product is made in South Korea, but it ships from Texas. There is Canadian shipping. It is a flat rate of $14.99. I'm not sure what the American shipping rates are simply because I'm in Canada, but if you order more than $100 worth of product, shipping is free for you in the States. So let's get into it. This is a fresh pack. I have had it in the fridge. I have tried a few of these just so that I could see how they do with my stomach, and I will say I haven't had any issues in that regard. So you just take the little lid off, and again, if you're familiar with like kids' fruit pouches, very much the same, just a larger size. I guess I could tell you how much comes in here. It is 5 fluid ounces, so 150 milliliters, a little bit less than a cup. The nice thing about this kind of packaging is, say you want to take this like when you're on a hike or at the park with your kids or whatever the case may be, it's not like you're not having to hold it in a cup. It's not big and bulky. Once you're done with it, you can just roll it up, and if there's no garbage can near you, you can just put it in your pocket until you're at home, and it's not going to spill all over the place. So that's what I like about this kind of packaging. And then you can smell the strong peach scent, which frankly I just absolutely love. It smells like the fuzzy peach candies. So good. All right, so I will take a sip on camera just so you can see my reaction, that I'm not going to spew it across the room, and then I will try to break down how it tastes for you. So give me 1 second. So very ladylike. It is a little bit difficult to get it out of the hole. I think if the spout was just a little bit bigger, you'd have an easier time with it. Again, because it has that jelly-like consistency, but it's not as firm as like Jell-O. So it's sort of like Jell-O before it has completely set. Now I will say I am a huge texture person. I will completely write off foods if their texture just like gives me the heebie-jeebies. I thought that this would, like I truly thought it was going to. Not at all. It's sweet without being cloying. It definitely tastes like peach, but it doesn't taste like fake peach. You know what I mean? When sometimes like you have like a sucker or a drink or something, and you're just like, that's not peach. Like that, it's trying to be peach, but it's not. This tastes like actual peach. It's actually really yummy. So it is a product that I do, like I said, I have had a few of them. I haven't emptied the case yet, by all means. I've only had it maybe 3 days, so I have tried it 2 times. This will be my 3rd one. They're light. They don't make me feel heavy in my stomach. It doesn't like slow me down at all. I don't get like a big like sugar spike and then a crash afterwards. So it is a product that I'm actually very happy with, and the flavor, spot on. So that is KONADE, and I am happy to answer any questions that you might have in terms of the flavor, the consistency, anything like that I haven't already touched on. Feel free to leave me a question down below in the comments. So I want to say thank you once again to KONADE for sponsoring today's video. It's incredibly exciting, and I'm so happy that I found another product to incorporate into my healthy lifestyle. But before I wrap this video up, very quickly, I do want to mention 2 other products that I've also incorporated into my new lifestyle. and specifically in the drink category because it's topical for today's video. So one is a Toronto-based company, and this is Bruced, and this is their protein cold brew coffee. There are 120 calories in here. It's 99% lactose free, gluten free. It has caffeine equivalent to 1 cup of coffee. It's non-GMO, and it also has 20 grams of protein, which is fantastic, especially life after gastric bypass surgery. It's all about your protein. Also, another protein find that I have is this bad boy here. This is a protein lemonade from a brand called My Protein. I believe that they have an American site and a Canadian site. I'm going to link all the sites in the description box down below. But this is a clear whey isolate, and it gives you 20 grams of protein. And it is very much a lemonade flavor. So that is it, guys. I want to wrap this video up here, but thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next one. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now.